line, it's my pleasure to introduce next up the open mic Simon with his beautiful poem. Alright, I'm going to try this. Hopefully you guys are ready to poetry. I'm going to read a few poems to you guys. This first one I wrote in January. It's called Starting. And I've read this one here before, but kind of like it. So, Starting. I should start right here, but I haven't found myself yet. Give me a minute. One more. They add up. Faster than I just divide and subtract. Levels of reduction inducing me. It doesn't make sense moving forward. I am too far ahead as it is. Cars passing by, different directions on different sides. I am still sitting still in your spot, right here, waiting to start. Starting. Alright, this one I wrote maybe 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, I don't know, it's from the past. This one's called Contemplation on the Deer in the Universe, and I wrote this one at the beach in Nova. Contemplation on a deer in the universe. The sky is dark at night, or so it seems in the lights, white and amber glow, green and red, ebb and flow. Sand slides and flurries and blizzards and ripples and waves all around the edges. Like the copacetic places in Australia, away from the outback. Apparently, obviously, in front. A single star shines down between the clouds from the universe above, or below in Australia. Rosa rugosa and elusive beach grasses, an island in the sand, nor Atlantis and maple on an island in the sound. I've seen the deer, grazing, browsing, an island of sanctuary, no humans, April to October, no humans, breeding, and the lights echo all along the water's edge. Contemplation on the deer in the universe. Thanks, guys. Alright, this one I actually wrote on Willow Street right over here. I think that was probably around 2006 or so. This one's called Fall from Grace. And I wrote it right over there. Fall from Grace. It rained twice today. Once before dawn, once at sunset. The wind hasn't stopped since. The snow melted away, exposing imperfections wet on the lawn. The winter has nothing left to hide. The clogged gutter overflows with rhythm on cracked concrete and echoes through screened windows. Crisping milk toast in the broiler boils and bakes and leaves a burnt-on mess. Branches and bird eggs fall from trees, exposing yolk fetus, life crushed on an imperfect ground. Fall from grace. That one might have been depressing. Sorry. Alright. This one I actually wrote in 2006, so I actually have the date on this one, or the year at least. It's from around 2006, and this again I wrote at the beach in Milford. I live in Milford, so I wrote at the beach in Milford a lot. This one's called Charles Island. It's about the island off the Silver Gin Beach. Charles Island. There used to be a hotel on Charles Island before humans cared about habitats. Now it's a breeding ground for Atlantis, encephalitis. The clouds still float over from the west, moving against time, collecting and dropping bits of moisture, feeding the islands surrounded by salt. Nature would exist without us, despite our pride. Her phenomena, ebb and flow, wanings and waxing, rise and fall. The Genesis gave it all to us, the dominion to be dominated. So we work and we play and we pretend all of this is ours. As it continues to exist, just has to reach Charles Island. Thanks, guys. And I have one more I'm going to read. So, this one I wrote, I actually have the exact date. This one I wrote 17th of March, 2000. So this one's about 25 years old. Do you guys know what a cut-up poem is? Anybody know what that is? Anybody hearing this? Cut-up poem is when you take other words and you rearrange them into a poem. So you can usually take like a newspaper article or something like that into that. I did this as an oral cut-up. I actually watched TV and changed the channel, and I made like phone calls to random people, and I just said, Give me the first words that come to your head. So this is those words rearranged as a poem. It's called France, an oral cut. Custodial doctor machine, wrapping service system, digital messages. I am not going to be a part of this. Sorry. Shattered. I don't have a head. If I did, I wouldn't listen to you. Clock state. 5:30. Volunteer. Trust me. Not for love. 41. Ready? Chicken and daddy. Cool. Abortion is approved. Walk clean. Pick up. I thank you. Giant blue jays. Become productive. Taking over in Minnesota. Presentation every day. I'm not interested. Working. I'm on my way out, brother. Sorry. Stony Creek? I love it. You? Doc? One job. 505. David Girl shot. None of that. Doing everything together. Right, Pat? Inspired by Fidel Castro. I stay out of it. Decided to have pasta for dinner. The correct thing to do. Phenomenal. It went quadruple platinum. So, he's okay now. 7 years. We all do stupid things. I am a teenager. I want to express my feelings. Carpenter. So you can't let them burn. We're here today. Wait for me. I don't know what I have. I'm a dog. My plans? Don't you worry. Back when I was growing up, I'm gonna do that with you. Tell anyone. I would never come back. Get your hands up. Oh gee. Or let's just say 2. 3/4. Cheerleader trial. 5 points. Sensuality. I don't know you. I don't pay my taxes. Going down my neck. I don't remember. Our area? Gay rights. Brought to you by Seeking It Out. Expecting girlfriend. Sit you down and tell you. I want to know. That's rant. Just random words. Thanks, guys. That's my stuff.